How could you do this to me, May? Like, seriously, what the heck is your deal? How can you be getting married today if you haven't even sent me an invitation to it? How many years have we known each other? I'm really hurt over this. I can't believe you would do this to me. Wait a second, Val. I am so confused. I'm talking about how I heard you got engaged and waited and waited and waited for my invitation to your wedding. But I got nothing. Why didn't you invite me to your wedding? Did I do something to you? Just what are you upset about right now? Have you ever been reading my messages? You know exactly why I'm so upset right now. Just tell me all your other friends got invitations to go, but not me. But I did send you an invitation and you said that you wouldn't be able to come. What are you talking about, May? I mean that I really did send you an invitation. I know it. But right after I sent it, I got your response and you said that you wouldn't be able to attend on the day of our wedding. So I really don't understand why you're acting so upset over this right now. No, I mean, I have no idea what you're talking about with that response. I never said that. Besides, I never even got an invitation to your wedding in the first place. I'm sorry, but I'm really confused right now because I definitely remember sending one to you. I remember you were one of the first people to respond after we sent all the cards out. Are you sure that you just don't remember responding to the RSVP? I don't remember anything, and I certainly don't remember getting an invitation, much less submitting a response. Besides, there is no way that I would ever miss out on one of my oldest friends getting married, so I'm just as confused as you are. What the heck is going on here? Well, I'm really sorry, but I don't think we're going to get to the bottom of it now. I feel really bad for even asking like this, but do you think you could still come and make it in time? The wedding is all ready, but there is still the reception dinner and we'd love to have you here. No, I'm afraid that I couldn't even make it there if I wanted to. I had no idea your wedding was happening today, and so I ended up planning a trip for this weekend. I'm in Alaska right now. Hold on a second. You're all the way up in Alaska? Yeah, my boyfriend and I wanted to visit here for our anniversary. I've posted a couple stories about it on Insta if you want to go and see for yourself. I've been watching our friends post things from your wedding too, actually. I didn't even know your wedding was happening today until I saw you show up in one of those stories, and I realized it was your wedding everyone was at. Well, there's no way you'd be able to come here in time if you're traveling down from Alaska. But anyways, you have other important plans going on right now. I'm really sorry that there was some kind of mix-up, but I hope that you can still enjoy your anniversary weekend. And then maybe when things settle down here, we can go out and grab a bite, just you and I. I would really like that, actually, May. I'm sorry we can't really do anything to fix this right now, but I'll reach out to you once I'm back in town, okay? And then maybe we can talk this out and try and figure out what exactly happened to my invitation. Of course, Val. We have to do that. You're one of my oldest and best friends, and I'm so sorry that you didn't end up getting your invitation. I just hope that you still trust that I really did send one to you.
Hey, a long time no talk. I heard all about how your wedding pretty much fell apart in front of everyone's eyes. And to think you probably put so much work into planning for it, and it all turned to nothing.
Wait, is this Ben? And just why does my ex-boyfriend know that I was getting married today?
Oh, let's just say that I heard it through the grapevine, about how you were getting married, and then how the whole ceremony fell apart. Besides, you're still an ex of mine, and I had feelings for you once, so it hurt me so much to find out about what a sad, sad mess your wedding turned into.
I seriously have no idea what you're talking about.
I'm talking about how your best and oldest friend wasn't able to make it there for you. Not only that, but all your other friends canceled at the very last minute, didn't they? But that's because they all got the date and location completely wrong. Man, I would have loved to see the look on your face.
I don't even know what to say to all of this, Ben.
Oh, you don't have to say anything, since I already know it all. You had a grand total of 0 guests on your side of the wedding. That's the saddest marriage that I've ever heard of. Oh, you must have been crying the whole time. You probably had makeup streaming down your dress. Oh, don't worry, though. I would have let you cry on my chest.
I I don't need your chest to cry on, thank you very much. And if you really want to know, my wedding went off perfectly fine and with minimal problems. Not only that, but most of my friends were able to make it, and we all had a good time.
Wait, what? A lot of your friends were able to make it. You serious? I thought that everyone canceled last minute on you.
No, I'm sorry to disappoint, but there were no last-minute cancellations from anybody. Which begs the question, just why do you think that my wedding went the way you've described? I'm assuming you've heard this through some friend of yours, but they got their facts way off, so you have no idea what you're talking about.
Wait, no, this can't be right.
Unless you had something to do with trying to ruin my wedding and that's why you think all of this happened. But if you must know, I got plenty of responses from my friends saying that they could all come. Although some of them did tell me that after getting their invitation, they got an email saying that the time and location for the wedding had changed. But apparently a lot of them doubted whether I was really the one who sent that.
What do you mean? Why'd they question an email like that?
Well, everyone agreed that the writing was in my voice, but it was from an email address that I had never used before, and it raised suspicions. Thankfully, I have a lot of sharp friends who caught that and basically told everyone else about the mistake. And in the end, everyone agreed to ignore it.
Are you kidding me? So you mean that fake email didn't manage to fool a single person?
The way you're reacting to all of this, one might think that you were the one who sent that email out, Ben. You must have known that my husband and I were so busy with the wedding plan that we didn't have any time to spare looking for who the culprit behind the email was. But the issue ended up resolving itself. And now the criminal has come forward and all but admitted what they did.
Ah, crap. This is really bad. I was hoping to at least knock out a couple dozen people from going to that. I can't believe I didn't manage to get a single person not to go.
What is the matter with you, Ben? Why would you try and do something like this to me? Do you realize how badly things could have gone for me if my friends hadn't picked up on what you were doing?
It was kind of the whole point, May. I wanted to ruin the wedding of the girl who dumped me. It isn't fair. Why do you get to have a happily ever after, huh?
Are you kidding me with this right now, Ben?
You know, I've always been thinking of how I could win you back over, make you mine again. You've always just shot me down at every attempt, and even started seeing other guys. And to top it all off, you go and get married. Well, that's when I knew that I had no choice but to make sure it was one of the worst days of your life.
Ben, you have got to give it a rest! I already explained this to you when we broke up. I left you because we were always fighting about the same stupid things. I've told you this every time you've tried to get back together with me. But I was always serious about breaking up with you, and if you didn't realize that, then I'm sorry. But you have seriously just got to give this a rest. I've tried being patient with you, but this is taking it too far.
Oh, just shut up. What do you know, huh? You were dating someone just 1 month after you and I broke up. I bet you were cheating on me then. I bet you're cheating on your husband now. I bet your husband was the guy that you left me for in the first place.
First of all, you will not insult my new husband. Get it? You and I broke up, and your say in my life ended there. Got it?
No, that's not true. You just don't see it how I do yet. But I can give you more than anyone else could. That's why I pretended to be you and changed the date and time of your wedding. And that's why I pretended to be your best friend Val and tell you that I wasn't going to your wedding.
Wait a second. Just how are you doing all of this to begin with? I mean, I get making a fake email and writing something that sounds like me, but how did you steal Val's invitation?
Oh, that's quite simple, actually. You see, Val and I are going out right now. We're always going over to each other's places to hang out. When I happened to see an especially fancy-looking letter from you in her mail, I did assume it was her wedding invitation.
Wait, are you serious? Are you two really going out right now?
That's right, I couldn't stand the fact that you're out seeing men who weren't me. So to get back, I started to go out with your best friend. This is what you get for thinking you could get rid of me so easily.
I don't even know what to say right now, Ben. You're crazy.
I'm only doing what I'm doing because you never cared about my feelings for you. And then to get engaged so soon after we broke up. The moment I heard you were getting married, I was like this whole plan popped into my head, fully formed. I knew it would be my best shot at ruining your whole wedding. Sure, it might have made you mad at me for a little bit, but I know in the end you would have forgiven me and understood when I offered you a shoulder to cry on.
I don't believe it. And so that's the whole reason why you're going out with Val now too? Just to get to me?
If it's your friend that you're worried about, then don't. I was only ever using her from the start, but I had no idea just how much you care for her. I had no idea just what a good person she was to have around. Did you know that she makes more than I do? Not only that, she seems the type to be very generous to people she cares about.
I don't get it. What are you trying to say?
I'm saying that I may have gotten close to Val as a means to keep a close eye on you while I was trying to ruin your wedding. Then, in the process, I ended up getting this pretty rich girl to go out with me instead, which makes me your best friend's new boyfriend. Nice to meet you. Don't worry, though. I would never want to get with a lousy girl who runs around the way you do. Too bad my plan failed, but I still win in the end.
You know what? I have had just about enough of this. I want to break up with you right now, Bed.
Wait, what? I don't get what you mean by that, May.
I seriously had no idea that you were one of May's exes. And to think that you never even really liked me. You were just always wanting to use me. How could I ever trust a guy like you? Not only that, but now I learned that it's all your fault I missed out on going to May's wedding? I wish I never met you, Benjamin.
Wait a second, is this... Am I talking to Val right now? Nice try, but I know that Val's up in Alaska right now. We're up here celebrating our anniversary, haven't you heard?
I'm sorry, Ben, but I snuck away from you and went back home. In fact, I actually just barely managed to make it to the wedding reception when I left.
Wait, what? What do you mean? What's going on here?
I showed up really, really late and there wasn't much time left before everyone went home, but I still made it. And I was still able to help my best friend celebrate her wedding. So in the end, I was still able to tell May congratulations in person.
But this doesn't make any sense. How could you sneak out in time to go to the wedding when you were just beside me? Do you have super speed or something? How'd you get from Alaska to Cincinnati in a matter of seconds?
So I take that to mean that you really didn't even notice it while I was again. I'm not surprised, though. I think you've spent more time on your phone than you have talking to me on this trip. You thought I was by your side this whole time.
But how could you leave me behind like that? I thought we were here to celebrate our anniversary together.
Oh, please, don't act like you didn't suggest going on this trip just so you could try and distract me from May's wedding. You were just trying to draw my attention elsewhere, weren't you? And that's probably why you were on your phone for so long, too. You were just coordinating this little scheme against May. Do you seriously think I'm just going to pretend like I don't know any of that and go back to enjoying the trip?
Okay, right. I have been on my phone a lot, and I'm really sorry about that, but I wasn't trying to distract you from anything. And this anniversary trip isn't just part of some larger lie. I really did want to go on this trip and celebrate 1 full year of being together. How could you just leave me all alone here?
So you really wanted to try and make this a memorable anniversary for me? Because it was one of the worst that I've ever experienced in my entire life. I mean, you had nothing planned, and we've barely even left our hotel this whole time. Why wouldn't I want to go home after that?
Wait, you weren't having any fun at all? But I brought you here because I thought that you'd like it. I don't get it. What's making you act like this?
Did you really think I would be happy just because you took me to some place? You can't just drag me to a new place, be on your phone all the time, and expect me to be happy. I wanted to be doing activities, going out to see sights. I was really excited to do this with you until I found out you had no intention of taking me to do anything while we were there.
But I mean, well, how would I have known?
Well, I tried giving you suggestions or hints or places where I might want to go, but you kept blowing me off until it was time to get on the plane. And you never invited me to make any of the plans with you. You said you would handle everything, and then you just went straight back to being on your phone. We didn't even have a hotel booked until we were just about to board the plane. Do you really think that sounds like a fun trip for everyone?
But I just, well, I don't like being tied down with a plan or anything like that. I'm more of a go-with-the-flow kind of traveler.
I might be happy to hear that if there was any flow, but you're still just a body of water who flew from one end of the country to the other to just sit and do nothing. Is it going with the flow to not even know where you'll be staying until the night before you arrive in a place? We're not backpacking or anything like that. This was supposed to be a nice anniversary trip. I can't believe I wasted so much time with you. And on top of all that, you're the reason why I wasn't able to help my friend celebrate her wedding.
But I mean, you're still the one that left me to go all the way back to her.
That's because I was having a terrible time with you, Ben. And besides, you were just using me the whole time. You're a terrible boyfriend and a sad excuse of a man.
Wait, Val, please. Can't we just talk this out? It's true that at first I only got with you to get back in May. Then I realized what a great girl you really were, and I knew that I needed to be with you.
Well, I don't like you, so tough luck and goodbye, jerk.
Please don't act like this.
You dragged me all the way to Alaska with no intention to do anything but text May mean things all day while you ignored me. If you can't see why I'm leaving you, then I'm sorry, but that's on you at that point.
What do you mean? This isn't fair. I really do like you.
Well, I don't, and I've made up my mind about you. Now, goodbye, Ben.
May, please, you have to help me out here. Val left me. It's all your fault.
Excuse me? Are you seriously trying to put all of this on me? You're the one who lied to her and used her for a stupid revenge plot.
Just shut up and take me back. Really is the least you could do for me.
Please tell me that you're not serious about that. Besides, I literally got married yesterday. I'm already someone's wife, and I won't be taking anyone back.
Well, then at least send me some money, please. I don't have enough to get back from Alaska.
What do you mean? Didn't you buy a round-trip ticket?
No, I didn't. I figured the tickets might be cheaper if I got them at the last minute, so I only got a one-way here. But all the return flights are super pricey, and I can't afford any of them. I don't have money for anything.
Sounds to me like you've got a long walk ahead of you, then.
A walk? Then I'd have to go through Canada.
That's right, huh? Well, I hope you brought your passport. Otherwise, you had better go ask your parents for money.
But they're already so mad at me for other things, I can't go and do that.
Oh, right. Well, good luck with your new life up in Alaska.
Hey, can you at least tell Val that I'm stuck here and need help getting back home?
Why don't you go and tell her yourself?
Well, I tried calling her, but everything goes straight to voicemail, and none of my messages are coming up as read.
Oh, well, then it sounds to me like you should probably just give it up. Besides, I think she met someone new at my wedding reception and has been talking to him a lot recently.
Wait, you mean that Val's already found someone else? But we barely even broke. How could she do that to me? And how am I gonna get home, please? You have to help me.
In the end, Ben called his parents and begged for their help and was finally able to get a flight home. After that, however, they said that they never wanted to hear from Ben again. Feeling betrayed and all alone, things only got worse as upon his return, everyone in my social circle knew that Ben was the person who tried to sabotage my wedding. As for Val, she really hit it off with this new person she met, and soon they're going on their own anniversary trip. I really like this new guy, and we've managed to go on some double dates with my husband. Now, I'm looking forward to the day when I can be there for Val on her wedding.
Thank you for watching till the end. If you felt good about this video, like the video. If you didn't like it, let me know why in the comments. Subscribe too. Your likes and subs lead to our motivation. We have so many videos on our channel as well, so go ahead and take a look. See you in the next video.
Thanks so much, big bro. The landlord said they'd evict me if I missed another rent payment. I was so scared when they put that final notice on my door yesterday. Oh, if you hadn't paid for me, I might have ended up homeless. You're always there for me when I need you the most. You're literally the best big brother in the whole world. What? What's this about, Molly? Did you borrow money from Tom again? I thought we had a family discussion about this last month. How many times has this happened now? Our household budget isn't unlimited, you know. Oops. Oh my gosh, I'm so embarrassed. I accidentally sent this message to you instead of my brother. I meant to send it to Tom. My fingers must have slipped on the screen. What a convenient mistake. You seem to have a lot of these accidental messages lately, don't you? You're always so forgetful, aren't you? Well, since you've already spilled the beans, why don't you tell me everything? You fell behind on rent and Tom paid it for you? Again? It's nothing, really nothing at all. I'm not behind on rent and I haven't asked my brother for anything. You must be misunderstanding something. See you later, Sarah. Don't you dare run away from this conversation, Molly. This isn't the first time you've accidentally revealed things. Remember last week when you accidentally sent me a screenshot of your shopping spree that Tom funded? I really don't know what you're talking about. Maybe you misread my message. I type so fast sometimes, things come out wrong. I can read perfectly well. You know, this reminds me of last month when you accidentally sent me pictures of that designer bag Tom bought you, the one that cost more than our monthly grocery budget. And that was different. He wanted to get me a birthday present. Brothers can buy their sisters presents, can't they? Your birthday is in October. It was February. Early birthday present? You know, planning ahead and all that. Anyway, I'm super busy right now. Gotta run to a very important meeting. If Molly won't talk, I'll have to ask you directly, Tom. So you gave Molly money again, and this time you even paid her overdue rent after we specifically agreed not to enable her behavior anymore?
What? How do you know about that? That was supposed to be a secret between me and Molly. She promised she wouldn't tell anyone.
Molly accidentally sent me the thank you message that was meant for you. She then went silent without explaining, making up excuses about typos and meetings. That's why I'm asking you directly.
Well, you see...
You promised me recently that we wouldn't give any more financial help to Molly from our household budget. We shook hands on it, so what is this about?
But I couldn't just abandon my sister when she was in trouble. You should have seen her, Sarah. She was crying on the phone saying she'd be homeless. She was 3 months behind on rent, and they were threatening to evict her. What kind of brother would I be if I didn't help?
The kind who keeps his promises to his wife. The kind who prioritizes his own family's well-being. How much was it this time?
Just, not that much. Just $2,400.
What? That is more than our monthly mortgage payment. Are you out of your mind?
But she really needed help. If you could have seen how upset she was sobbing on the phone, saying she had nowhere to go. She even mentioned having to sleep in her car.
Why is she behind on rent in the first place? Didn't she just get a new job at that marketing firm? The one you pulled strings with your college friend to get her?
Well, she quit again. But it wasn't her fault this time.
What? That's the 5th time this year and we're only in March.
Well, she had another conflict with her coworkers. You see, she wanted to be in product development, but they put her in HR. They wouldn't transfer her no matter how much she asked. She said the HR manager was totally unfair about it.
Well, of course they wouldn't transfer a new hire to a popular department right away, especially since Molly has basically been a NEET until recently and has never held a job for more than 2 months. She has zero relevant experience.
Don't call her neat. That sounds so harsh. She's been finding herself. Exploring her options. Figuring out her path in life.
Finding herself for the past 3 years since graduating while living off your handouts? That's not finding yourself, that's avoiding responsibility.
It's not easy figuring out what you want to do in life. Not everyone can be like you, knowing their career path from day one.
And apparently it's not easy keeping a job either. What happened at the coffee shop last month? The one where you were so excited about it because it would teach her responsibility?
That wasn't her fault. Her manager was totally unreasonable. They kept changing her schedule without proper notice.
You mean when they asked her to work weekends like everyone else in the service industry has to do?
She needs her weekends for self-care. You know how sensitive she is. She gets anxious if she can't have her regular yoga and meditation sessions.
And the boutique job before that, the one she begged you to help her get because fashion was her true calling.
The customers were mean to her. They kept making unreasonable demands.
Because she was on her phone instead of helping them. I saw the Yelp reviews.
She was having an anxiety attack and needed to text me. She gets overwhelmed sometimes in social situations.
She was posting selfies on Instagram. I saw them. #WorkingGirlLife with her posing in the store mirror while customers waited.
She wants to keep a job long term, but she always ends up having conflicts with people at work. Some people just aren't cut out for customer service. It can't be helped.
She's the one causing these conflicts. She skips work when she doesn't like the assignments and has frequent unauthorized absences, shows up late because she needs her beauty sleep, and then gets fired and can't pay her rent. Why should our family have to deal with her problems?
Molly's just more sensitive than most people. She needs extra understanding and support. At least we as family should understand her.
You are always defending her and spoiling her. If you want to keep giving her money, use your own personal allowance. Stop dipping into our family savings.
What? Why are you being so strict about this?
I checked our bank statement. You've been withdrawing money without telling me. If you want to play the hero for your precious sister, do it with your own money. And you're definitely paying back what you took from our joint account.
But my allowance isn't enough. She needs more help than that.
That's the point. Maybe if you couldn't afford to keep bailing her out, she'd actually have to grow up and face reality.
You're being too harsh. She's trying her best. She really is.
Is she? Remember when she said she was trying her best at that office job? The one your friend's company created specifically for her?
Yes! She worked so hard there. She was really giving it her all.
She worked there for 3 days, Tom. 3! And you know why I remember that number so clearly? Because you made me cook her special congratulations on the new job dinners for all 3 of those days.
Their environment was toxic. They expected too much from her.
They asked her to come in at 9 a.m. like everyone else instead of 11 a.m. like she wanted. That's not toxic, that's normal. The world doesn't revolve around Molly's preferred schedule. Just pay back the money you took from our joint account, okay? Hey, Sarah, just letting you know I stopped by your house earlier. Can't believe you weren't home to welcome me. What? We took back your spare key after the last incident with my missing jewelry. How did you get in? Tom lent me his key. Isn't he just the sweetest big brother ever? He did what? After everything we discussed? Oh, and I'm taking that expensive Wagyu steak from your fridge. The marbling looks amazing. It's my boyfriend's birthday and I don't have money for a nice dinner, so this really helps. I can't wait to cook it for him. You're joking. Breaking into our house and stealing our food, that is literally a crime. Do you understand that? Don't be so dramatic. We're family, so it's fine. I'm even being nice enough to tell you about it. Most people wouldn't even do that. Telling me about it after the fact doesn't make it okay. Put everything back right now. Well, I'm going to enjoy this. Oh, and I spotted this gorgeous cake in the back of the fridge. It looks super fancy. Put that cake back right now! Don't you dare touch it! Why? It looks super fancy. My boyfriend will love it. He has such a sweet tooth. That cake is not for you or your boyfriend. Put it back immediately. Sharing is caring, and Tom always said family should share. That's what makes us family. That custom-made cake cost $85. It's not meant for you. Wow, that expensive? Oh, even better than I'm taking it then. I could never afford something like that on my own. You're so lucky to be able to buy such fancy things. Molly! Already out the door, thanks for the food. You're the best sister-in-law ever. This is the last straw. You've ruined everything. That steak and cake were for Lucy's birthday. We've been planning this for weeks.
What? What's going on? Did someone break into our house? Are you okay?
Yes, a thief named Molly, your precious sister, struck again.
What?
Apparently you gave her your key. She broke in while we were out and stole the Wagyu steak and the custom birthday cake from our fridge.
I'll buy everything again on my way home from work. The steak was for a special dinner, right? And Lucy likes vanilla cake, doesn't she? We can fix this.
Lucy's currently obsessed with chocolate cake, specifically triple chocolate with rainbow sprinkles, and I ordered a special custom cake with her favorite cartoon character, the one she's been talking about non-stop for months. You can't just pick that up on your way home. She was so excited about that cake.
Maybe we could call the bakery and rush order another one? I'm sure they can make an exception.
They need 3 days notice for custom designs. You know that because I told you when I ordered it 2 weeks ago. I showed you the design. You even helped pick the colors.
Well, let's make it up another time. We'll have a fancy dinner today with whatever cake we can get. And we can have another birthday party next week with the custom cake. Lucy would probably love having 2 parties.
That's not the point. Do you even understand what Molly did?
She just borrowed some food. We can replace it.
Borrowed? How exactly does one borrow food they've already eaten? Do you hear yourself?
Well, I mean,
And how many times has this happened now? Last month it was my new dress for Lucy's school ceremony, the one I specifically ordered for the mother-daughter photo we had planned.
Molly needed something nice for a job interview. She said it was her dream job.
Which she never showed up to, and the month before that she borrowed my laptop.
Her computer was broken. She needed it for job applications.
And where's my laptop now? The one with all my work files.
She said she'd return it soon. She's just been busy.
It has been 2 months. I had to buy a new one to meet my deadlines.
Hell, ask her about it.
I've had enough. If you're going to keep letting this slide, I want a divorce.
What? No! That's going too far!
Just get it through your head. What you're doing to Molly isn't just spoiling her. You are causing harm to everyone around you, and worst of all, you're ruining Molly's life.
Huh? How am I ruining her life? I'm helping her.
I could overlook a mild sister complex. I have a beloved sister too, and I understand wanting to help when she needs it. But you two have gone way too far. It is not normal to trample over your family just to spoil her.
Trampling? That's not... I would never...
Yes, you are. You just sacrificed your daughter's birthday to prioritize Molly. Your precious sister matters more than your own daughter, doesn't she?
That's not true. Look, I'll rush out and buy meat and order a cake. But can't she be just a little patient?
A little patient, huh? Well, imagine when Lucy grows up and gets married. If her husband was causing her trouble, would you tell her to just be a little patient?
That's...
Well, what if her husband kept saying, "My sister's just so cute, I can't help it," while spending their money without permission, making Lucy take care of his dependent relatives, and not even celebrating her birthday? Would you still tell her to be patient?
That's different.
Remember last Christmas, when Molly showed up unannounced and ate all of Lucy's chocolate advent calendar? The one Lucy had been so careful with, only opening one door each day?
She was having a bad day. Her boyfriend had just broken up with her.
Lucy cried for hours. She kept asking what she did wrong for Aunt Molly to take her calendar. And what about Lucy's first day of school, when Molly borrowed money for emergency rent last month and we couldn't buy Lucy the backpack she wanted?
We got it the next week. She understood.
She had to use a paper bag for her first day of school, Tom. A paper bag, while all the other kids had their new backpacks with their favorite characters.
I didn't realize. I didn't think.
No, you never realize, because you're too busy realizing everything Molly wants.
I just wanted to help her. I thought I was being a good brother.
Love isn't just about giving someone whatever they want. Sometimes love means saying no. But if you can't understand that, then we are done.
Wait, please. I don't want a divorce. This doesn't have to go that far. We can work this out.
I've told you many times that I don't want to help Molly anymore. Why should I listen to your "I don't want" when you never listen to mine?
Well, that's...
Remember when Molly needed emergency money for her cat's vet bills?
The cat was sick. It needed surgery.
The cat doesn't exist. She spent it on concert tickets.
She what?
I saw her Instagram posts from the concert.
I had no idea. She lied to me?
Of course you didn't. You never check because you don't want to know. It's easier to just believe everything she says.
Sarah, I
don't want our daughter to end up like Molly, and I don't want her to end up like me either, married to someone who always puts his sister first. Tom, this is your last chance. Think carefully about what should matter most to you. Hey, I heard you're going to Disney World for a family trip. That's so exciting. Yes, since you ruined Lucy's birthday, we're going on a family trip to make it up to her. 3 days at Disney World, just the 3 of us. Oh, is that so? Well then, I'll take responsibility and come along. I'll help make it up to Lucy. What? I'll come and help make the family trip more fun. Plus, I've been wanting to go to Disney World. I've never been. I'm about to lose it with anger. Aw, Sarah, you're scary when you're angry. But trips are always more fun with more people, so it's okay if I come along, right? We can make so many memories together. Well, you have a point. Lucy is still young and might need sudden bathroom breaks. Someone could hold our place in line for popular rides. Having an extra person could be useful. Leave that to me. I'm great at waiting in lines. So I can come on the Disney trip, right? We're family, so of course I can join family trips. And I'm unemployed, so I have plenty of free time. Perfect timing. Fine, but non-family members pay their own way. What? What do you mean by that? You can come on the family trip, but for me, family means just my husband and daughter. You'll need to pay for your own train tickets, hotel room, and admission fees. What? Why are you being so stingy? We're family, so you should at least cover that much. I'm unemployed and have no money. How can you be so cruel? Then maybe you should quietly stay at home. I won't be paying for your trip expenses. Period. Whatever, you're so stubborn, but that's fine. I'll just ask my sweet big brother. I'm sure he'll cover everything for me. He always does.
Sorry, but your sweet big brother isn't here anymore. Molly, I won't be helping you financially. Not with Disney World, not with rent, not with anything.
Huh? Big brother? Is that really you? You can't really mean that.
Sarah's right. Pay for your own travel expenses. If you can't, then give up on coming. It's that simple.
Is that really you, Tom? Is Sarah pretending to be you? Oh, she must be. You'd never talk to me like this.
No, this is me. I've just finally opened my eyes. I've been enabling your behavior for far too long.
No, that can't be right. My big brother would never say something like that. My big brother would definitely pay for my trip. He always takes care of me, right?
I told you, your sweet big brother is gone. No matter how much money trouble you get into, Molly, I won't help you anymore. I realize now that my help has been hurting you all along.
You're just joking. This must be some kind of test. Remember when I was little and you promised you'd always take care of me? You said you'd protect me forever.
That was before I realized I was hurting you by helping you. Before I understood that protection sometimes means letting someone face consequences.
Hurting me? You've never hurt me. You're the only one who understands me. Everyone else is so mean and demanding.
No, I'm the one who's been preventing you from growing up. I've been keeping you dependent on me, and that stops now.
What is wrong with you, Tom? Why are you suddenly saying these horrible things? Did that witch Sarah brainwash you? She's always been jealous of our close relationship.
Don't you dare call my wife names. I finally realized something important. Before spoiling my cute little sister, I should be helping her become independent. That's what a real brother would do.
What? I am independent. I make my own decisions.
When was the last time you paid your own rent? Or bought your own groceries? Or even did your own laundry?
That's different. Times are hard right now. The economy is terrible.
You're truly my precious little sister, Molly. Being 7 years younger made me want to protect you even more. That's why I've given in to your selfish requests so many times. But, do you know how much money I've given you over the years?
Well...
If you're my sister, if you're really grateful to me, you should know the exact amount.
Well, maybe about 4,000? You helped me a lot with rent recently, and there were a few shopping trips.
38,000.
What? Oh, that can't be right. That's impossible.
I'm not stupid enough to just keep lending without keeping track. I've noted down every penny in a spreadsheet, every rent payment, every emergency, every shopping spree. But you don't remember any of it, do you? That means you took it all for granted, without any gratitude. What was the point of me helping you all this time?
Oh no, that was just a joke earlier. Of course I remember, and I was planning to pay it back. I definitely remember how much I borrowed. Every single dollar.
That's great then. Would you mind signing a repayment agreement? I've already drawn up the paperwork.
A repayment agreement? Like, with actual lawyers and stuff?
The spoiling period is over. You haven't repaid a single cent yet, but I'd like to start collecting. We can set up a reasonable payment plan.
Wait a minute. Of course I plan to pay back the money I borrowed, but why do we need an agreement? We're family. We don't need something so formal and cold, big brother. Don't you trust me?
It's because I trust you that I want you to sign. My dear sister wouldn't run away from repaying, right? I believe that, so I won't put any unreasonable repayment terms.
No, that's not what I meant.
Let's start with $5,000 per year. You can manage that much, right? It's less than what you spend on clothes and makeup.
$5,000 a year? That's impossible. I can barely afford to eat.
Why impossible? That's only about $420 per month. Less than your designer bag budget. I've seen your shopping post.
Those bags were gifts from you. You can't count those.
Exactly. Gifts that should have been rent money. Money you should have been saving.
You're being so mean. This isn't like you at all.
So can you afford your portion of the trip expenses? It's just your share. Train ticket, park admission, and hotel room.
Maybe I should skip the trip and start repaying early? Come to think of it, I'm starting a new job soon, so I'll be busy. Yeah, that's it. Too busy for Disney.
You found a new job? That's great. Work hard for your repayments.
This is all your fault. You changed my brother. Turn him back to how he was. He was perfect before you got your claws into him. I'm just happy my husband finally came to his senses. Thanks for quietly signing the repayment agreement, by the way. I can't believe Tom drew up the paperwork right away. Now we can enjoy our 3-day family trip without worry. This is the worst. I wanted to go to Disney World too. It's not fair that only you get to go. We can go together another time after you've paid back all the money you owe our family. Maybe in about 8 years at your current payment schedule. I'll get it. I'll pay the stupid money back. I'll pay you everything as soon as I can. Just watch me. Oh, do you have some way to pay? If I don't have money, I'll make some. I'll just sell your stuff to get it. That'll teach you to be so mean to me. What? Super lucky that you'll be gone for 3 days, and I have a copy of Tom's key. I'll spend these 3 days selling anything valuable. This is what you get for turning my brother against me. What are you planning to do? Just trying to pay back what I borrowed. Oh, I just found a safe in your room. There must be something valuable in here. Maybe some jewelry I can pawn. You're already in our house and the safe. No, absolutely not. Please, don't touch that. It's not what you think. Oh, this safe looks like I could break it open pretty easily. I wonder what's inside. Oh, you're panicking so much. Maybe there are real jewels. Sarah, I didn't know you had such nice things. Maybe I'll find enough to pay off my whole debt at once. Please stop, Molly. That's not my safe. You don't understand what you're doing. Time to smash this safe open. Good thing I found that hammer in the garage. You're kidding. You actually broke it? Oh, please tell me you didn't. That was surprisingly easy. The lock just snapped right off. Wait, what? There's nothing valuable in here at all. Just some stupid paper stuff and kitty drawings. What a waste of time.
How dare you, you idiot sister? I'll never forgive you. You're no longer my sister or family. When we get back, I'm reporting you to the police, you thief. And don't you dare touch anything else in that box.
Huh? Are you really my big brother? Why are you yelling?
Don't you dare call me big brother anymore, you thief. I don't have a sister anymore. You're nothing but a nasty thieving witch. The same kind of person I've always warned Lucy about.
What? Why are you saying such horrible things to me? I was just trying to pay back the money that I borrowed from you. Who cares if your stingy wife's safe got broken? It's just a cheap safe anyway.
Shut up! That wasn't Sarah's safe. It was Lucy's treasure box. It was our daughter's special box. The one thing she asked for on her birthday.
What? This is just a kid's toy? All this fuss over some kid stuff.
It was her birthday present. She said, "Daddy, I want my own special box to keep my treasures in, like a real princess." She's been collecting her precious memories in there all year. It had originals she made with her friends, a gold medal from preschool, the first tooth she lost, the bracelet her best friend made her. All of Lucy's precious things were in there.
I'm sorry, big brother. I thought it was Sarah's. I had no idea it was Lucy's. I'll buy her a new box, a prettier one.
I told you not to call me big brother anymore. Makes me sick to hear it from you. You've crossed a line that can't be uncrossed.
Sick? That's too mean. I'll replace the toy box right away. Which store sells it? I'll get the fanciest one they have.
That's not the point. Lucy's crying next to me. That's the problem. She's sobbing so hard she can barely breathe. What are you going to do about that? How are you going to replace her memories?
Well...
If you only cause trouble for me, that would be one thing. I'm your real brother, and I'm responsible for spoiling you. But I won't forgive you for hurting Lucy. I've called the police. Don't move until they arrive.
What? The police? Wait, you're joking, right? You wouldn't really turn me into the police, would you, big brother? This is just another test.
How many times do I have to repeat myself? Stop calling me big brother. That relationship ended the moment you broke into my house and destroyed my daughter's treasures.
What? No, you can't mean that.
You clearly don't understand what I'm saying or what you've done. I'll let the police explain everything to you when you see them. Breaking and entering, destruction of property, theft, I'm sure they'll have plenty to discuss with you.
Well, wait, Tom, please don't do that.
You'll be sorry when I get back from this family trip, Molly. You may be family, but I'm not going to let this slide. I'm going to teach you just how wrong it was of you to make my little girl cry.
Molly was taken into custody right there in our house, still holding pieces of Lucy's broken treasure box. After our trip, we filed formal charges. The police detective actually suggested that we handle it within the family since we're relatives, but Tom firmly stated that she wasn't family anymore. The look in his eyes when he said it, I'd never seen him so serious. They seemed to understand the situation perfectly, especially after seeing the little treasures Molly had destroyed, and she was soon arrested. While she's unlikely to serve jail time as a first-time offender, she's been throwing constant tantrums at the police station, alternating between saying she can't live if her brother hates her and begging to be put in jail rather than face having to repay her debts. The officers seem quite tired of her dramatics. The silver lining in all of this is Lucy. She stopped crying almost as soon as we got to Disney World, especially after Tom promised to help her make an even better treasure box when we got home. It's wonderful to finally see him putting his daughter first. She had the time of her life at Disney World, taking pictures with every princess she met and collecting new memories to fill her future treasure box. As for Molly's debts, Tom has hired a lawyer to handle the repayment schedule. He says it's better this way. No more family emotions involved, just business. I'm proud of how far he's come, even though it took such a dramatic event to open his eyes. Sometimes the hardest lessons are the most important ones to learn.
Thank you for watching all the way until the end. If you felt good after watching this video, please like the video. If not, please leave a comment and give us your feedback. Also, don't forget to subscribe. Your comments and likes help this channel grow. We hope you enjoy our other stories as well.
Kelly, you've got some explaining to do. Why didn't you come to the class reunion yesterday? Do you have any idea how much I've been looking forward to seeing you all of these years? Believe me, I have an idea. I, however, have no interest in seeing you at all. In fact, considering the fact that you're an evil, backstabbing, conniving little witch, I'd rather never see your face again if I can avoid it. Why do you think I didn't come to the reunion? It was to avoid having to deal with you. Are you serious? Is that any way to talk to your best friend in the whole wide world? Best friend? You? You've got to be kidding me. You stole my boyfriend from me, June. You aren't my friend at all, much less my best friend. I promise you, June, I will never forget that for as long as I live. Oh, come on, really? You're still mad over a tiny little thing like that? Grow up! You're such a spoiled little brat, Kelly. Just like you were back in high school. Oh, I'm the spoiled brat, am I? Okay, so sure. Back in high school, I stole your boyfriend from you, but that was high school. It's been 10 years since we graduated, Kelly. I'm surprised you even remember that happening. It was all ancient history. Don't you think it's time you moved on? Let bygones be bygones? Okay, let's say for the sake of this discussion that I did forgive you for that, which I never will. That still leaves a laundry list of the other cruel things you did to me back then. I'm not gonna let you sit over there and pretend you've forgotten all about that. Huh? Wait, I did other stuff to you? Like what? You weren't content with just stealing my boyfriend in high school. You followed me around during my college years too, and every time I started talking to a guy, you would jump in between us and sleep with him. I never had a chance to have an ordinary relationship in college thanks to you. And then, after I graduated, found a job, and thought I was rid of you, I met this guy at work who I had great chemistry with, and what did you do? You went out of your way to apply to my company through a temp agency. Then, the next day, after you started working, you posted a picture on your Instagram account of you and him in bed together. I remember that now. His name was Julian, right? All I did was invite him out for a drink once, and he immediately took me back to his apartment. So, yeah, I don't want to have anything to do with you again. I told you as much back then. What makes you think I'd have changed my mind by now? I turned down the invitation to the reunion the instant I heard you were coming. Yeah, I was kind of a wild child back then, huh? Sorry. But hey, it wasn't all easy. I had some pretty rough times too. Imagine how I felt being betrayed by my own best friend. After you did that, I couldn't help but get back at you. Childish, I know, but I was in high school. What are you talking about? I never betrayed you, not even once. Oh yeah, I'm sure you think you're some kind of perfect little angel who's never done anything wrong in your life, but I will never forget what you did to me. I had a massive crush on the same boy ever since we were in daycare together. And then, once we got into high school, I finally had the courage to tell him how I felt and asked him to be my boyfriend, but he said no. And why was that? Because he had a crush on you. What? How do you think it felt to have my first love crushed by my own best friend? I went into a spiraling depression. I didn't eat anything for days. That's why I kept stealing your boyfriends away from you. That's why I took every chance to stop you from getting with the guys you liked. I had to. It was the only thing that would ease my pain. Is this some kind of joke? You're saying you did all of this out of jealousy? You were jealous that the boy you had a crush on liked me more than you, so you followed me around for the next 10 years? Yeah, and I said I was sorry. What else did you want from me? I'm older now. I'm a different person. I really regret doing all of that stuff. Well, some of it. And most importantly, drum roll please, I'm getting married. What? You are? I wanted to tell you in person at the class reunion, but you didn't come. That, and apologize properly for what I did to you when we were younger. Oh, I see. Well, I'm sorry to tell you this, but I really don't care about you getting married. Huh? I appreciate you wanting to apologize, and I'm glad that you say you've changed, but none of that changes anything for me. I still don't forgive you, and honestly, I doubt I ever will. So, congratulations on your wedding, June. I hope you find happiness. I went out of my way to text you about my good news, and this is the reaction I get? Well, you might say you're not interested now, but I think that'll all change soon. Once I tell you a bit more about what I've been up to since we last met, you'll be dying to know more. Why are you talking so cryptically? Why spoil it now? I think I'll let it be a surprise. I cannot wait to see your reaction when you find out. Hey Harry, I'm sorry to bother you at work. This might seem a little sudden, but there's something really important I need to ask you about. Has there been an odd woman showing up around you lately?
No, not that I can think of. It's kind of a weird question. Can I ask what brought that on?
Well, it's a long story. There's this woman who's been practically stalking me for the last 10 years or so, and she's found me again. I just got concerned that maybe she was setting her sights on you next.
Huh? This still doesn't make any sense. What would this woman want with me?
Do you remember me telling you about an old friend of mine back in high school? She stole my boyfriend, the first boyfriend I ever had. And it wasn't just him. She put the moves on every single guy I was ever interested in for years. She texted me out of the blue just now.
Oh yeah, I remember you talking about that weirdo chick. I thought vindictive psycho women like her only existed in movies, but I guess they really do exist in the real world too. So that psycho messaged you today, huh? That is a bit suspicious.
It's really freaking me out, honestly. She told me she was getting married, and from the sounds of things, her fiancé is probably someone I know. She was talking really cryptically too, like she was hiding just enough of the details to make me nervous on purpose.
Ah, I see. You must have thought she'd gotten her hands on me then.
Well, you are my husband, and the only man in my life.
You don't have to worry about a thing, babe. You're the only woman in my life, and it's gonna stay that way until the very end. Plus, with work as busy as it is right now, I wouldn't even have enough free time to cheat on you.
Yeah, that is true. You've been staying over at the office lately a lot and everything. About how much longer do you think you're gonna be this busy, Harry?
I wish I knew it's gonna be like this for a while yet. One of the new recruits made the mistake of the century the other day.
Uh-oh.
He somehow managed to delete 3 months worth of data from the company's server. So now we've got to focus on getting that data all back before we can move any further. So yeah, I'm gonna be sleeping on the couch in my office for at least the next few weeks.
Wow, I'm sorry about that, Harry.
You don't have to be sorry about anything. I'm the one that should be sorry. Since I'm stuck over here, we can't work on getting ready for the wedding. We can barely even spend time together. But look on the bright side, since you know I'm holed up in my office staring at a computer screen all night, you can rest assured that I'm not sleeping with your psycho stalker.
That's not much of a bright side, but I'll take it. But just be careful, okay? Just because she hasn't contacted you yet doesn't mean that she won't. I'm probably thinking too much into it, but I just have a really bad feeling, you understand?
I totally understand, honey. I'll be sure to message you whenever I have the time. That should help to reassure you, right?
Thank you so much, Harry. Okay, well, I'll let you get back to work now. Go ahead and call me if you want a fresh cooked meal, okay? I'll bring it right over to your office. So, tell me, Kelly, were you surprised? How did it make you feel when you saw my wedding invitation? Well, yeah, I was definitely surprised. I didn't actually expect you to send me an invitation. I thought I offended you too much when I told you I wasn't interested. That's not what I'm talking about, dummy. Don't tell me you didn't even open up the envelope. Okay, I won't tell you. Oh my god! You really didn't open it? Good grief. It's a wedding invitation! You don't just toss those on the counter and leave them there. I already told you, I didn't want to come. Why should I bother opening it? Put me down as not attending. You're totally missing the points, Kelly. Go pick up the envelope and open it right now. And make sure you look very closely at the name of the groom. I think it might be somewhat of a familiar name to you, seeing as though it's your fiancé. My fiancé? Yep. Didn't I tell you? You must be really surprised right now. Oh, and just so you don't get any funny ideas, it's not a mere coincidence. And it's not that I just so happen to get engaged to someone who has the same first and last name as your fiancé. I'm engaged to your fiancé. Or should I say, ex-fiancé. What's going on here, June? You're engaged to my fiancé? What? It's quite simple, Kelly. A man that was briefly yours is now mine. I'm so sorry for stealing yet another man away from you, Kelly. But don't worry, this will be the last time, I swear. This is unbelievable. I'm not getting any younger, so I thought it would be a great time for me to lock in a good man for myself. But good grief, you would not believe how awful the dating scene is these days. I got tired of going to clubs and bars every night. Then, one day, I heard that you had finally snagged yourself a piece of happiness. I just couldn't let that happen. Not on my watch. So right then and there, I decided that I was going to steal your fiancé away from you and make my revenge complete. It's one thing to hit on my boyfriends, but my fiancé, that's a whole new level of wicked. Right? I was worried it was going to be a lot harder than all of the other times, but I couldn't believe how quickly he decided to just toss you aside. It was like taking candy from a baby. I had barely even met the guy, and he was already chomping at the bit to get with me. And it wasn't but a few dates after until he pops the question. Okay, no, I don't believe you. There is no way at all that my boyfriend asked you to marry him. I get what's going on here. You heard I was getting married and who I was getting married to, but your usual tactics didn't work on him. So now you're making this all up in an attempt to make me suspicious of him. Well, it's not going to work. I trust him. Believe it or not, it's the truth, and you're going to have to come to terms with it eventually, sweetie pie. I mean, you saw the invitation, right? There it is, black and white, clear as crystal. Your fiancé's name next to mine. Your fiancé proposed to me, and now he's my fiancé. He's breaking up with you to be with me. You have once again lost your man to me. I win, Kelly. You lose. Game over. Well, that certainly is a convincing story. You're missing one very important detail, however. I'm already married, and we have a child together. Huh? So, no, there is no possible way that you could be getting married to him. Not to mention, you must have heard wrong, because the name on this invitation is not my husband's name. What are you even going on about, June? Are you drunk or something? What? Hold on. This doesn't make any sense. What do you mean that's not your husband's name? I mean just what I said. That's not my husband's name. Where did you get your information from anyway? They told you I was engaged, not married. We've been married for a while now. Plus, like I said, we already have a child together who's almost a year old now. You have a kid? I didn't hear anything about that. Yeah, we kind of did what they used to call a shotgun wedding. I found out I was pregnant one day, so we went and eloped the very same day. The baby was born healthy and strong, and we're currently living together, just as happy as can be. No! That can't be true! It can't be! It's impossible! That is completely different from what I was told about you! I heard that you were still just engaged! I didn't know that you were married! Or had a kid! I have no idea what sort of nonsense you heard about me, but if the rest of it is as accurate as that, then I can assure you it is all completely wrong. I'm not engaged to be married. I am married. I don't have a fiancé. I have a husband and a child. Also, the name on the invitation you sent me doesn't get my husband's first or last name correct, so you're 0 for 3. This can't be happening! I'm so confused. You mean my fiancé isn't your boyfriend? But that doesn't make any sense. I got my information from a very reliable source. Yeah? Then let's hear it, June. Where in the world did you get this, incorrect by the way, information about me and my husband? Who told you that I was engaged to whoever this guy is? Who is your very reliable source? You're my source, Kelly! You are! I got all this information firsthand straight from you. So there's no possible way I could be wrong about any of this. I went to your house, in person. What the? You went to my house? Are you serious? Yeah, and I saw your fiancé walking out of your house. He got into his car and drove off, but I managed to follow him all the way back to the place where he works. So I know for a fact that I'm right. My fiancé is your boyfriend. He has to be. I'm 100% sure of it. Wait a minute. You're saying you saw a guy with the same name going out of my house, but that's... Oh, wait a second. Now that I think about it, I may have actually seen this name somewhere before. You have? It's right on the tip of my tongue. Where do I know him from? I got it. I remember now. That's the name of one of the new recruits at my husband's company. Wait, what? Yep, I'm 100% sure of it. That's definitely who this is. My husband talks about this guy to me all the time. Apparently, this guy is an absolute disaster area. He keeps making mistake after mistake after mistake that costs the company tons of time and money. And my husband is unfortunate enough to be the guy that always has to be there to clean up the messes that he makes. It's thanks to your fiancé that my husband's been practically living at his office for the last month. Since he'd only been causing more catastrophic damage if he were around the office doing his actual job, my husband sends him to our house to pick up clean clothes, meals, and that sort of thing. At least he seems to be self-conscious of his incompetence. The other day, he came by to pick up dinner for my husband, and he said, I guess if it doesn't work out for me at this company, I can always try being the Uber Eats driver. You have got to be kidding me! I bet it was at a time like that when you saw him coming out of my house, June. About a month or so ago, he was coming by the house just about every night to get something or another. So, you mean I did get the wrong guy? He's really not your fiancé? I've been operating under the assumption that he was for all this time. That's the only reason I worked so hard to get him interested in me. I thought I was stealing him away from you. And good grief. Am I glad you screwed that up so badly? I've been terrified ever since you started texting me a month ago that you were gonna steal yet another important person away from me. This sucks so hard! Come on! I can't believe this! How could I mess up so badly? I thought for sure I was going to see you have a complete emotional breakdown. I thought I was gonna break you so hard you'd be thrown into a mental asylum. But now I found out I got the wrong guy? God damn it! And the worst part is, we already got married. We eloped at the county courthouse just the other day. What? You already got married to him? This is the most hilarious thing I've ever seen. You got married to a guy under completely false pretenses. This is the worst! I'm so pissed off right now. I waited years for this moment, and now it's ruined. Hey, getting mad at me isn't going to solve anything. And hey, it's not all bad, is it? So what, you got the wrong guy? You still got a guy, didn't you? You got married. Congratulations, June. For 10 years, you've been living with a broken heart from your first love turning you down. But now, you've got a man who's promising to love you forever. I can't do that! Think about it. You might have been under the wrong impression, but he still chose you. He loves you for who you are. You should be thrilled. I'd say the best thing for you to do would be to turn over a new leaf and live out the rest of your days as his loving wife. I don't need or want any advice from you, Kelly, so you can skip the stupid lectures. But as much as I hate to admit it, you kind of have a point. It really does suck that he wasn't your fiancé, and that is a major buzzkill. But he still works at the same company as your husband does, and that's one of the most powerful IT firms in the state. I guess I can just be satisfied in the fact that I landed myself a man with job security and a rapidly growing industry. Huh? Maybe this arrangement won't be so bad after all. The one thing that really kills me is the fact that my husband is your husband's subordinate. But I think I can manage to live with that now. With a high-value woman like me at his side, I think I can give him the push he needs to be better and further his career. Who knows? Maybe if I push him hard enough, he'll be your husband's boss someday. That's it. That's going to be my new motivation in life. I still have a shot to get my revenge on you, Kelly, and this time I won't mess it up. June, your husband doesn't work for the company anymore. He resigned. Uh-oh. Does that mean that your fiancé withheld a really important piece of information for when you got married? He resigned? It's like I was telling you earlier, June. Your husband was making a ton of mistakes, and not just minor ones. Big mistakes. The kind of mistakes that affect a company's bottom line. That's what made my husband turn his office into an Airbnb. What's worse is that your husband recently made his biggest mistake yet, like the mother of all mistakes. As patient as my husband is, this one was just too much for him to handle. In one final act of mercy, my husband encouraged your husband to resign from the company immediately, rather than wait until the end of the tribunal that would inevitably result in him getting fired for cause. No, I don't believe it. He never told me about any of that. He lied to me? Sounds like you and your husband need to sit down and have a little heart-to-heart talk then. Now, you both have something important to confess to each other. You dated him under the assumption that you were stealing him from me, and he married you while hiding the fact that he quit his job. I'm sure the two of you can find some way to come to an understanding. And with that, I'll be taking my leave for the night. Remember, I will not be attending your wedding, so please don't prepare a seat at the reception for me. Well, this is just great. You were right. He really did quit his job. How could he lie to me like that? What a scumbag! Oh, but he said he was keeping it a secret so that I wouldn't worry about him. Ha! Yeah, right. What a loser! I understand how it feels, honestly. If I were just about to get married, I wouldn't want my fiancé to know that I had quit my job either. Stop trying to console me. It's not helping. Not only did I fail at stealing your fiancé from you, I didn't even get the consolation prize of getting married to a guy working for a decent company. He resigned 2 weeks before our wedding, too. Who does that? Don't worry, June. Everything's gonna be fine. If he had the kind of resume that would get him into my husband's company, I'm sure he'll be able to find a good job elsewhere. You just need to be patient with him. Give him some time. Oh yeah, right. I'll wait for him to get another job, just for him to lose it again. Huh? What do you mean, June? It turns out he's been working his butt off in secret to find a new job before I realized what was going on. He actually managed to land a new job after just a week of job hunting, so everything's fine, right? Wrong. He made so many mistakes in his first 3 days on the job that they fired him already. 3 days? How do you mess up so bad that they don't even want to give you a whole week? Yikes. That's really too bad, June. Harry had always told me that your husband was a disaster waiting to happen, but that's insane. I don't think I've ever heard of anyone getting fired that quickly. It's a big waste of time and money for the company, too. In most cases, they just keep you on until they got a replacement for you. It's like he's trying to make all those mistakes. Oh, and another thing, he also happens to have the worst luck in the world. He left confidential company documents on the bus on his way to work. He realized it right away, though, and when he got back on the bus to get his bag, someone already stole it. Oof, that's gotta hurt. Then the next day, he borrowed a company car to go visit a client. He stopped by a convenience store on the way back to get a snack, and guess what happened while he was inside? Someone smashed all his windows and stole his bag, which contained confidential company documents again. His company fired him on the spot as soon as he got back. They're even demanding that he pay for the cost of the repairing of the car's windows. Holy cow. I'm starting to feel bad for the poor guy. This is awful luck. I thought I was gonna be on the fast track to the sweet life with him. I had resigned myself to being married to him and thought I would just have to try and make the best of it. I even came up with a brand new way of getting my revenge against you. But now, what am I gonna do? Why did I have to go and marry the wrong guy? Why couldn't it have been your husband coming out of your house that day? I wouldn't have cared. I still would have tried to steal him from you. I probably would have made it feel even better. Oh, yeah. I have no doubt that you'd have no qualms with trying to start an affair with a married father. So, I guess this can only mean that your current situation is divine punishment for being such an evil person. I'm not evil! You are, but don't let that hold you back. After all, your husband needs the loving support of his wife to propel his career forward. If you can do that, I'm sure you'll still find happiness in life. Screw that! How am I supposed to be happy living with a guy who makes mistakes as often as he breathes? You'll have to come up with an answer to that for yourself. Oops, my kid's crying. Gotta go. Enjoy your newlywed life with your darling husband, June. June's husband got right back to looking for a new job, and he found another one in short order, from which he was then fired in short order. As a result, June was left with no choice but to become the family's breadwinner herself, and her husband decided to give up working altogether and become a full-time housewife, or house husband. Is that a thing? In any case, it's definitely not a thing for him. He burns the food when he cooks, burns the shirts when he's ironing them, and burns through their limited finances with his awful spending habits. So, yeah, they're having quite the eventful newlywed life. It seems like June must be pretty busy because she hasn't sent me a single message ever since. I heard that she's too busy to make next year's class reunion, so it looks like I'll be able to go to this one this time.
Thank you for watching till the end. If you felt good about this video, like the video. If you didn't like it, let me know why in the comments. Subscribe too. Your likes and subs lead to our motivation. We have so many videos on our channel as well, so go ahead and take a look. See you in the next video.